Hold up here.
I wonder if I can make yours bigger.
Alright, so this is another episode of the Project Demiurge Podcast. And we got Louis Luv on with us today. And I don't remember where I first heard. I think I heard you from, I want to say it was like, I think I saw you like on a suggested like a side YouTube video. It was probably like, I don't know, like 7-8 months ago. But I've been kind of like following your SoundCloud and stuff ever since. And it's been like, I like the stuff you put out, but just kind of like, I don't know, tell me a little about yourself and like how you got into music and stuff, bro.
So basically I've been doing music since like I was like, basically since like a little kid, dude. Like I used to go to church a lot. I'd go crazy a lot, like, I don't know, like 4 to 5 days out of the week. And I used to like my bad. I used to like the trumpets, that, yeah, obviously like the trumpets, but there was like a section of trumpet players at my church, like worship group. And then I told my mom, like, yeah, like I want to be like that. I want to play trumpet. So I started playing trumpet, and then basically I played for like 5 years. I was really fucking good. But then basically I got that shit stolen. And when I started playing trumpet, like I think I was like, I don't know, like 10 or 11. My brother started playing guitar. And so since like I lost my trumpet, all I had to play was a guitar. So then I basically taught myself by watching my brother play guitar, which is essentially what he did. He like taught himself by just looking. And then I learned how to play guitar. And I always liked to sing, so like, you know, I just kind of started doing covers and shit.
Yeah.
Posting them on YouTube. I mean, I didn't take it seriously till like about a year ago, but like I always fucking loved music. I got into shit super late though, so.
Yeah. And when you say like super late, I mean like you kind of like, did you go from kind of like just messing around in like high school and stuff to kind of like actually wanting to take it seriously in the past year, or?
So like, all right, so you know how like I just said like I used to go to church like 5 days out of the week?
Yeah.
Basically, I didn't listen to any music but church music until like I was like 15. Like literally, like all I would listen to is fucking like gospel shit. It was in Spanish. Like I'm Hispanic. I don't know if you could tell, but like that's literally all I'd listen to. So like I started listening. Like the first like thing I started listening to that was like on the radio was like fucking Jason Mraz and like Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
And then that's like when I was like 15, and like that's honestly like the first song that like that like kind of like gated me out into like start listening to other shit. So like I don't know, like, you know, it's just kind of like a slow start at music, I guess.
Yeah.
Into
So, like,
it, but never really knew much about it.
yeah. So like, what would you kind of like classify, I would say, like your type of sound? Would you say you like rap, or like what would you say you like kind of do?
I'd probably like classify it as like alternative, like R&B, because it's like, I mean, I do like some like rap flows at times and shit, but like yeah, I mean it's a lot of singing shit, so
Yeah.
I'd probably like I said, like an alternative R&B.
Mhm. And who are your biggest inspirations like right now?
Uh, right now, like R.I.P. X, but definitely him. He was like one of my biggest inspirations.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Lil Peep too. Like it's crazy because like, dude, I love those guys. Like I probably listened to Peep more like when I was like sad or depressed, but like X too, man. Like his songs are just, I don't know, dude. They get to me.
Yeah.
Definitely them too. Lil Uzi Vert. He's like I don't know. He's one of my favorite rappers like all time. I mean, like Future, Drake, like the obvious shit, but like I also
Yeah.
fuck with this chick, 070 Shake. I don't know if you know who that is.
Mhm. She's on
Yeah.
Kanye's album and stuff.
Yeah, but like I fucked with her a long time. Like she was like one of the like reasons like me and my boy. I don't know if you know who Riley is.
I don't think so.
He like produces like a lot of my tracks. He like mixes them. He was on like the song we just dropped. He's my best friend like since we were like probably like 15 maybe, but like
Cool.
yeah, like he showed me her, and then I was like hella inspired by her and just kind of started going at it, like thinking or like being inspired by her. So she's tight, like for real.
Yeah.
Can't really think of like other people. Like obviously, like I really look up to Landon. He's tight. Like Young Pinch too. He's fire. Um, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely like. I mean, obviously, I would say you remind me a lot of like Landon Cube, but you like. I definitely get like a. I don't know. I can definitely see like a hint of like Lil Peep and like X and like your music. I guess like there's like a certain vibe with it, you know, that I think you kind of like. I don't want to say like emulate, but like it reminds me of like those guys and stuff.
Nah, dude. Like all right. So like you know how I said like I started taking music like seriously like maybe like a year ago.
Yeah.
We made a song. Me and Riley. He produced these 2 songs. So like, me and Riley made this song called "Hate Me, Love Me" freestyle. And that was kind of like the first one. It was hella slept on. Like it got like maybe 200 plays or something like in the first couple weeks. And then we made this song. Both of them are just me. He produced them, but he's an artist too. Like he's so fire. You should go check him out.
Yeah.
But basically, the next song we made after "Hate Me, Love Me" was called "Tired." And then, dude, that's like one of my favorite songs. If you go listen to it, it sounds pretty Peep-esque, I guess. I don't know, just heavy influenced by him. And then I seen like you know Cameron Holler, right? Like Huff Boys.
Yeah.
So they're like 30, 40 minutes away from where I live, or at least Cameron and Johnny are. Landon's in LA now, but he tweeted out like, "Yo, DMV, like if you need music videos, hit me up." And then we had just dropped "Tired," and dude, I fucking loved that song. And I was just like, it's kind of slept on. So like, I hit up Cam and I was like, "Yo, let's do a music video for it." And he fucked with it actually. Like he's like, "Yeah, let's do it." He fucked with the song, and then like, ever since then, like last year, like we've kind of still been friends and shit. We like text and shit, but like, that song is pretty peep. If you like, go check it out if you can, if you haven't yet. But
yeah,
that song meant a lot to me because it was like I was listening to Peep heavy. I like wanted to be like him, so it's like. I don't know. Go check that one out.
Yeah, actually, "Tired's" one of my favorite songs. I would say,
Hey,
like, since you brought up like Cam and those guys, like, you have I would say you have a really good like list of people you've collabed with in terms of like, you know, like you have that song with Landon, and you have that song with Sprite, who like I fucking dig the shit out of Sprite.
Yeah.
And then, like, how'd you go about like working with those guys and stuff?
Let me like rewind a little bit because before I got the Cam music video or before I hit him up, do you know who Craig Zen is?
Yeah.
So basically he like tweeted out like, "Yo, I'm doing reposts and they're $100, just like send me your song and then send me the bread." And then I told Riley, I was like, "Dude, like I kind of want to send it to him. Like I feel like it would reach a good audience." And so I did it. I sent him money and then he reposted it. Dude, that shit got like, it was at like 200 plays in like the first week, right? And then like, we did the repost, and then after that it hit like maybe 4K, 8K in total before the music video dropped. And then like Cam started like shouting me out on his Snapchat and then on his Instagram and shit. So then it took off even more. But like shout out Craig Zen too, because I didn't expect that shit to get that many plays off a repost. This was also when no one was really reposting. Like now you go on SoundCloud, you see everyone, oh, like $30 for a repost, and it's like watered down now, so it's kind of whack. But
yeah,
back it was kind of cool. People weren't really that hip to it. But yeah, shout out Craig Zen. After the music video, I hit up Cam and I was like, "Yo, before we met up for the music video, I actually told him like, yo, like I really fuck with Landon. Like, can you like tell him to pull up or something? Just like I want to meet him or just like say something to him. It'd be cool for him to be there." And he was like, "Yeah, he has like work or something," or I forgot what he said. He's just had an excuse that he couldn't come. And then we did the music video for "Tired," and it was cool. Like I fucked with him, dude. I fuck with like Cam, talking to him a lot. Like it's like we're not like as relatable because like his life is like based around YouTube and shit. But like
yeah,
the conversation we had, like they were just genuine, you know. Like Johnny too. Shout out Johnny, I love him. But it was just them two that day, and then after that, I basically I copped a beat from Netarb. I don't know if you know who that is. He produced for Lil Peep.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of other underground people. But I copped a beat from him, and then I DM'd Landon because Landon followed me back after the music video dropped, And I was like, yo, are you down to get on this? And then he was like, yeah, bro, for sure. And then basically he sends me back like a he first like tweets out a video of the song, and I was like, what the fuck, that's so tight. And then it gets like, I don't know, like 5,000 views on Twitter or something, and I was just like super hyped about that, like me and him were gonna have a song together.
Yeah.
So then that happened. I personally don't really even like the song anymore, but like it has like the Landon feature on it, so like I'm always like, I'm never gonna delete it or anything, but like I'm super thankful for that opportunity, because it's like, I don't know, I owe those guys a lot, like for real.
Yeah.
It was pretty much just that though, like a DM, and then it went from there. It was pretty easy. Like I think I got really lucky though, because like I feel like he doesn't really have that many features, so it's like cool to see.
Yeah, especially now with like, you know, he's doing stuff with like young bands and like Namir and stuff. So it's kind of cool that you're kind of in that circle of people potentially now with like.
I wouldn't say I'm in the circle, but it's cool to have had the opportunities that I've had. But nonetheless, like I'm super thankful, and just like, I don't know, I couldn't be more grateful for them. After that, basically, I think I followed Sprite, because how the fuck did I forgot how I saw a song by him, right, on Twitter, and I fucked with it. I followed him and DM'd him, and then he followed me back. He was like, yo, been trying to work, and just like basically after that, like we were just like talking, right, because I was like fucking with his music genuinely, and I still do. He's so fire, like for real.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, do you know? Or so are you hip to Shadow? Prod by Shadow?
Yeah, I know of him. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because like after we dropped Tired, he like DM'd Riley, and he was like, "Yo, let's work on shit." And then like Riley played his beats, and I was just like, "Oh, it's kind of trash." Like, like no shade or anything with Shadow. I didn't think I said trash. I just wasn't fucking with it at the moment. I wanted to go more. I forgot what type of beat he even sent, but then that kind of just fizzled down or whatever. And then basically after Not Love dropped, I had nothing, dude. I had no music. I had no like, I didn't have anything in the vault. I didn't have anything I was working on. I was just kind of desperate. And I think like me and Riley, like we were on talking terms, but I don't think he was really focused on music as much at the moment. So then I DM'd Shadow on SoundCloud, and I was like, yo, send me some beats. And literally the first beat he sends is the song with me and Sprite. Like I honestly, I can't think of the name on the top of my head right now. What is that song called?
I was looking earlier. I forget. Can't Wake Up.
Yeah, Can't Wake Up. Shadow sends me the beat. I like wrote that shit like in 10 minutes, and then I recorded it the next day. Honestly, like that song too, like fucking Sprite, he bothered me on that shit. That song, his part is so hard. I mean, I like my shit too, but like I was still like developing and growing as an artist. Like Sprite's part is sick. But basically, like, yeah, like Shadow sends me one beat, I like it, I get on it, send it to Sprite. He sends it back like in a week, or like maybe even less, dude. And then I was just like super in love with it. And then I was like, yo, let's do a video for it. And then we linked up with Cam again, and then that's where that went. He's from Pennsylvania, so they like drove down to, we like met in the middle kind of, because Cam was about an hour, maybe a little less than an hour, and they live like 2 hours away. So we met in the middle in Camstown, and then we shot that. And then that's where I met Landon, because I asked, I was like, yo, can Landon, I think I texted him at this point. I was like, yo, like pull up. And then he was like, oh, I can't. And then we're at the graveyard where, like, you know, like the Red Roses cover art.
Yeah.
Like we went to that graveyard where they took that picture, and then like we're like shooting some shit, and then out of nowhere I just see like Landon running to like tackle Cam, and I was just like, what the fuck? It was just so crazy. I remember being super smacked that day too, just like out of my mind high. And it was like, I was kind of awkward, I remember, but it's all good.
Yeah. You know, and then I saw you just drop the dope song with Jandora on his channel.
Yeah.
How was that whole experience for you? Was that like cool?
So that happened because like, I think I had followed like Jandora and just like a lot of people, like I guess they weren't really like paying attention, or not they weren't paying attention, but like I guess they didn't really know much of me. And then like he followed me after like I dropped something, or like I forget when he followed me, but he ended up tweeting the song at one point, and then I was just like, what the fuck? And then he tweeted out like, "Yo, who has like puppies that's like trying to do like a video or something?" And then in my mind, I was just like, "Yo, that'd be tight if he gets a video with like me and I have like I don't know if you've seen my dog. I have like a husky.
Mhm.
Shout out Ghost47 on Instagram. Go Ghost. Um, but um, but yeah, and then like it was just like something I tweeted him, and then after that, like my managers were just like, "Yo, we should do that shit." I hit him up, and then pretty much like he was like, "Yeah, like I'm about to move to LA, but let's do it before," because he's from West Virginia, like literally right. Like I live Northern Virginia, but it's like really close to DC.
Yeah.
So I literally just say DC, but like I think he lives like an hour and a half away. So like he pulled up on me after like Rolling Loud, I think, and then we shot that shit. But dude, that day was just so much fun. Like it was crazy, just like being there, just like talking to him, you know, because
Yeah.
it's like these dudes are like making it, and it's like inspiring to see that shit. And I don't know, dude, like that day was just cool. Like I had so much confidence that day. It was like a really good day for me.
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, like I definitely think you're making the right connections. That's like, kind of what it's all about too. Is just like getting in with like the good people and having like making good stuff, which I definitely think you make amazing stuff. But
Yeah,
kind
man.
of like going into like I guess your music a little more. So like what's your kind of like process when you make songs? It's just kind of like whatever you're feeling, or like how do you go about making a song? Like your newest song that just dropped, Alone. Like what was kind of your process with that?
Um, so it's like kind of hit or miss sometimes. Like, so like basically like I'll play a beat and then I'll just like let it ride. And if I can't come up with a melody or a flow in like in 10 minutes, it's probably a no for me. Like I just like will take the beat off because it's like if it's not natural for me, if I'm trying too hard, I don't feel like it's like organic. So then I just stop. But like usually like when I make a song, like if it comes to me like that fast, like I already know I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do it. That song was kind of weird though because like this kid, shout out Juan, DM me and he was like, "Yo, my friend wants to produce," or I think he wanted me on a song with him that his friend produced, and then like I low key like misinterpreted it. Wait, is that right? Misinterpret, whatever. Like yeah, I didn't really get what he was saying. I guess he wanted me on the song with him, but then I just made it my own song. Um, and I mean I don't know. I haven't really heard back from them after I dropped the song, but yeah, I made that shit. I like was sitting on the melody in my head, but then I sent it to Riley to like pitch up, and then after that I just recorded it like I recorded the first verse in like a day, and then like after that like it was like a week before I did the second verse. But I kind of had some trouble with that song, but I really fuck with that song.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's really dope. So like you said you had a song like Shadow. He's pretty big now, and
Yeah,
like is it Nabarb or Nadard? I don't remember how you pronounce his name, but the guy that produced a lot of Peep stuff, like I'm sure picking up that song, I don't know, was it super cheap? I mean, like I feel like you've probably invested a lot into like like your dream at this point, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
definitely. Nah, it wasn't cheap. I mean, if you were to think about it, like it is kind of cheap, but like it's also not like just like $20, you know. But like yeah, that one was kind of like one of my first moves into like after like paying like the 100 to Craig's End, it was like my next big move for like a feature or just whatever, just because like but at this point, yeah, like I've spent a lot, and like a lot of people don't understand that it's like they just want free shit, and it's like, dude, you gotta spend like a lot of money at some point just to like make shit come to life. But
mhm.
yeah, um Shadow's the homie. He just sends me free shit. But I look out for that guy. I love
Yeah.
him. But yeah, I mean like Netar, it was cool. Like I don't think like I really don't see us working together anymore. Just I don't even think he really fucked with the song, and like um I don't think he like someone tweeted him like I remember seeing this like, "Oh, do you fuck with Landon Cube?" And he like quote tweeted it like, "Who the fuck is that?" or like some shit. And I
Mhm.
was just like, this was like after we dropped the song too, and I was just like, what the fuck? But like he definitely seen it because like that song has like 200,000 plays or I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah. So like what are you doing right now to kind of like to like support your like music career and stuff? Are you just working? You going to school? Or kind of like what?
No, I don't go to school, but yeah, I'm working. Like I don't think I mentioned it, but I don't know if you really caught it. Like we have like a weed delivery service out in DC, and like it's kind of, dude, it's really good money, like good money in weed. So like that's what we're kind of doing just to get by, but it's lit. I mean, like I just got paid to do a show like last couple weeks ago. It was fun. So I don't know, like money comes like kind of weirdly, but I'm straight. We're straight.
Yeah, I feel ya. Like, I see her also like hella into kind of like streetwear and stuff too, rocking the.
I'm really into clothes. Like honestly, like I don't really know what I like more, music or clothes. Like I'm into streetwear. Like I'm going to like Richmond tomorrow to round 2 and just like I don't know, kind of come up and shit. But
Yeah.
like I sell clothes too sometimes. Like tomorrow I'm about to sell my Off-White Converse. See if I can get like 1,000 for those. But like I'm into both, man. I love clothes, like for real.
Yeah, that's lit. Do you like well, obviously you have the 4-way collab with like Half Evil and Ransom and everything. So like do you like ever want to like kind of like collab with like some of those kind of like smaller like streetwear brands, or like do you see yourself doing anything with that, or like maybe starting your own?
I mean, I don't know about a collab. Like I would do like a Ransom collab. I have Ransom tatted on my body. Like I don't know if you know that, but
I didn't know that. That's dope though.
yeah, like Johnny sends me free clothes like every drop, and it's lit because like I don't know, like I super fuck with the brand. Like dude, when they dropped like these Slipknot shirts, and I wore like both of them for like a week straight. I just love them so much. But yeah, I mean, if in the future that's like something that's realistic or possible, like hell yeah, I'm super down with it. But I mean, as like my own clothing brand, probably not. But like, see, like that's the thing. Like, I don't want to have like simple like merch that just like says my name. But like, shout out this guy. I don't know if you know who he is. Trey Paget. He got like Lil Peep in his hoodie. He got Landon Skies, like a couple famous people. So it's like this guy. He designed some shirts for me, and like, I'm about to have a giveaway like in a couple weeks. He's making the shirts. They're like 47 love shirts. I'll show you. I'll text it to you afterwards. But like, shout out him. I mean, like, if anything, like, I don't want like a Louis Luv merch type thing, but like, it'd be cool to have like a Love clothing brand, or like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I have like a lot of ideas. Just like right now, like music's kind of my main focus. So it's like I haven't really thought that far ahead, but definitely like some cool shit to sell. I mean, like I see like a lot of clothes nowadays, and I'm just like fuck, or like merch, and I'm just like fuck. Like I would not want to wear that shit. So it's like I'd want to make like some really fire shit, you know?
Yeah, you want something to have like meaning to it, something cool.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, what are your kind of like your plans? I would say for the next couple years. Do you plan on like staying where you are? Do you want to like move out to LA, or like where do you see yourself doing? I guess.
I don't know, man. I don't think I could ever get around to leaving here. I love it so much. I know like a lot of people are like fuck the East Coast, or I know like you're in the middle, but like I'm sure you hear that shit all the time. Like, oh, I'm just trying to move out to Cali, and which is cool and shit. Like, I'm actually planning like a Cali trip soon to go like hang out with like some artists out there. It'd be cool to like maybe link up with Landon if that's like a possibility or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to stay here and then just like travel to LA, maybe work over there, make some more connections over here. But yeah, just I mean, make music. Try to, dude. Shout out to Pennsylvania. Like, hold on. Can I turn the camera on this shit?
Oh yeah. You also cut out on your shout out, so I didn't quite hear what you said.
I said shout out my guys from Pennsylvania. Like, I don't know if you're hip to Chase and Jameson, Masan.
No.
Yeah, they're just like really cool guys. I mean, shout out Nikki the Jet. They're like from Sprite's hometown, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I met them just like through like knowing them and shit. But yeah, like they're gonna come with me to LA to like shoot some videos and just like work on music. I mean, it's really like, my only priority right now. Just getting new shit out. Like I feel myself getting better, but like every time like I put something out, I'm like fuck, like I could just do so much better than that. So it's like I'm at a point where just like I'm not satisfied. So I don't really know what my plans are. Just like keep going at this shit, you know?
Yeah, just kind of go with the flow. That's pretty dope. So like, who would you say right now are your like top 5 like other artists that you want to like collab with, that you could see yourself like realistically also collabing with too?
So me and Riley dropped a song called "Running Out of Time," and the way I found that beat was because I went to a. Do you know who Claro is?
Mhm.
So I went to a Claro show with my girl, and basically, I was just hella inspired by her music. Like I don't know if you can hear my dogs, but like
Yeah, I can a little bit.
they're, they're like having like a little wrestling match over there. But yeah, I was just hella inspired by her music, and like me and my girl were talking about it. Like, oh, like I could see you like making a song with her, just like collabing in the future, even though she's hella big. But I was just like, fuck it, like let me see if I can make something similar to her. And then I typed in a Claro type beat, um, and yeah, it was pretty much just that. Like, definitely her. Like, obviously, I'm saying like I was inspired by her.
Mhm.
Claro, like a fire feature. Um, I don't know if you know this guy. His name is C-Roy. He's like a skater too. His like tag is "Watch You Die." He's fire. Um,
No, I've
but
never heard of him, I don't think.
yeah, I'll link you. He's fire though. C-Roy. Some more Landon collabs would be fire. Like the one of the last songs I dropped too, "Got Love." Like I sent it to him, hoping like he'd get on it, but I just don't think it was really him. But I don't know. Maybe another Landon feature in the future.
Yeah.
Um, 070 Shake. I mean, like a lot of my dreams or like dream collabs are like right now they just seem like so far away because it's like I'm like a no one compared to them. But like I don't know, it's cool. I mean, it's I have a feature that I never thought I have a couple features I never really thought I'd have. So it's like shit just kind of randomly happens. And I mean, shout out for with I mean I don't know whoever's like watching over me or just like throwing me these looks, but
Mhm.
I can't really think of anyone else. Like Uzi would be fire. Obviously, I fucking love Lil Uzi. Lil Tracy. Juice World would be crazy, but that dude's like on another level right now.
Yeah, he blew up this past year. Ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, dude. These dogs are so funny.
Like, you gonna try to? Wait, are you going to you're going to LA in the next couple months? You said, or?
So I have a show next month on I believe the 17th or 19th in DC, and then right after I'm planning to go to LA.
Yeah.
Like maybe like late August, early September. One of my homies, we're actually dropping a song with this guy. Shout out Jake him. But yeah, I plan on going out there to like, I think he'd house us or find a way, and then I go with my guy Chase and just try to work on music as much as possible out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's kind of like what Sprite's doing too, isn't he? Just kind of bouncing back and forth from the East
Yeah.
Coast to the West.
I saw he's gonna be at Landon's show. Some of his shows, and I'm sure they're gonna perform round and round. I
Yeah.
was gonna end and like, yo, like let me pull up, but like I don't know, I feel like it's kind of weird. So
Yeah. So how is like the DC music scene and stuff? Like, is it pretty good? Pretty like.
um, I mean, you can say this about anywhere. Like you could say it's like not a supportive area. I feel like everyone says that about their hometown. But yeah, I mean, it's not really for me. I think like everyone here just kind of makes the same music or like there's like people I fuck with though, like Goldlink, Shy Glizzy, like Fat Trow. Like I fuck with like a couple rappers like from out here, like super heavy. But other than that, I don't really fuck with anyone. I fuck with people up in Pennsylvania a lot. Like shout out like Sprite, Nikki the Jet, Kayla. This Low K is like her name, but I don't know. It's kind of weird out here. I don't really try to be friends or with other artists or try talking to them. They just get weird.
Yeah. So it's just like you and Riley right now, just kind of.
Yeah, but Riley lives out in Ohio. He's from here, but like he went to school in Oberlin, and so he like lives out there. We're hoping to get him over here like by September, like or October, but we're not really sure yet. That'd be crazy though.
Yeah. What what do you got coming up in the vault? Do you have any dope songs coming up or?
Um, do you know who Zetchery is? Or his real name is Zachary, but he produced Layla and Love Hurts. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't know who that is, but I know the song. I know Love Hurts, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, me and him have a really fire song coming up. Like, gonna drop maybe like in a week or so. But other than that, like, dude, I really don't have anything in the vault. I just kind of make shit and then I drop it. I should be more dropping shit and just holding on to them, but sometimes I get just too impatient, dude. Like, I'll make a song and before it's even mixed, like, I'll like record like a video of it and send it out to like 3 people, just because like I get so impatient. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fun though, man. Like, what's up?
Would you say that's kind of like a, I don't know, I'd almost say that's like a what's the word? Like a advantage, I guess. Like a good trait you would have, because it kind of like gets you like doing shit. It gets you like going with shit. Or does that kind of bite you in the ass, you think?
I mean, I don't think it bites me in the ass. I think it's just kind of weird. Like, a lot of people always tell me like, oh yeah, you should always have shit in the vault, or just like kind of like let shit like kind of just sit there. But I don't know. I don't really care. Like, I think like the way like I make music, honestly, like, you can compare me to like a lot of people nowadays, but like, I mean, you really can't. But I mean, like, you can compare me to artists like Landon, Paris, or just like whatever. But I think like me and Riley are making really unique shit. Like, no one's really doing shit that we're doing. So it's like, I don't really want to be normal or just kind of like go about like the same shit that everyone does, like sit on songs, or just like, honestly, I just do whatever I feel like doing, and then I kind of just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say like, I mean, I think you have like a really, like a mixing pot of sound. Like, I don't think you sound like anybody specifically, but like you remind me of like 6 different people combined into like one, which is like,
yeah, it's
really
crazy.
fucking cool, I think.
It's crazy because, like I said, like I was inspired by Clara on that song, but then the song Love Dance, I was inspired by Sway Lee on the song Guatemala. Like, it's like, I will hear, dude, I have a fucking, yeah, I guess I have something in the vault that I'm about to start working on. One of my producers, Toasty, he just sent me like a reggaeton beat, and like I'm Hispanic, so like I could actually sing in Spanish. So watch out for that shit. That shit's gonna be funny, but I think it'll go hard. I don't know, like you're right. Like I started off doing like peep shit, but then like I even have another song that's like kind of like that I'm gonna start working on soon. So it's like, I'm obviously, like, everyone's like, oh, you can't box me in, or like I'm versatile, but like I really feel that way. I feel like I want to just continue doing shit that like I'm not either comfortable with or just like it's interesting to me. So like if it's interesting, like I want to go at it, you know?
Yeah. And like, do you think, I mean, like, you hear like, I don't know how you feel about like Russ and stuff, but like you hear like about like a lot of people take at his approach of just like dropping like just shit, just like dropping like song after song after song and stuff. Like, you clearly have like another tactic to that, but like I think your tactic almost like works better, you know what I mean?
You said Russ?
Well, like, have you ever heard of like, I don't know, like people talk about like the Russ effect, where you like drop, you drop a song a week on SoundCloud or something. That's like what he did for like 10 years. That's what he said.
Yeah.
But like you have like a much different like tactic to that, and it's like, but it's like working better for you, which I think is like kind of speaks to like doing like your strengths, I guess,
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard that about Russ. I actually fuck with Russ. Like, I fuck with his music. I think he's like really good. He gets a lot of hate for like what he said about Peep, and he's kind of a dickhead, but like I fuck with his music, and I didn't really like I know maybe like 3 or 4 songs by him, but I mean, I fuck with him and just like what he's done. But like, yeah, I mean, I guess you could say like I'm kind of doing something similar to that. Like, I wouldn't say like I like go at it like that though. It's like if I have a song like I want to drop. Lately, it's been like that. I feel like I've been dropping songs like either every week, every couple weeks, even 3. But Jack, these guys are crazy, dude. Like, they're like, he's a golden doodle, and like my dog's a husky. They're just like,
So they're just going hard.
yeah, he's just like thirsty. That's funny, but yeah, I mean, like I really just, I don't know, man. It's kind of, oh my gosh, this is kind of funny because like I would have never really thought like a FaceTime call for like Google Hangout type thing would be like a podcast, but there we go. It's cool like doing it like on the phone though.
Yeah, I'm from Iowa, so I can't get anybody here. Like, it'd be one thing if I was like in LA, I could be like, yeah, you could pull up to like my fucking house if you're in the area, but being in the middle of nowhere kind of prevents that from being a thing.
Yeah, duh. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, I never really, like, heard of, like, like I'm just kind of doing like going by it, going by
Yeah.
the
That's what I was
um,
saying. Like, you kind of just go with the flow. Whereas I feel like a lot of people kind of take like this, like, it's systematic approach, you know? Like, I have to
yeah,
drop a song like every 7 days or else I'm not going to like blow up in like 7 years. But like, I think you'd like take like a much different approach. And I think that like, I don't know, almost works like better, I guess.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't really know the industry that much, so it's like every time I see something, it's like it kind of sucks. Like I just I don't know. Like I don't really want anyone to tell me what to do or just like how to do it. And like I know Riley's the same way, and he's really like helped me like see shit in that kind of way. So it's like
Yeah.
yeah, just going by it.
Do you know if like Landon signed to like a label?
I don't think he is.
Yeah.
When we were out with Jandor, like we were talking a lot, and just like I think he's kind of just doing the same thing, but like he has labels like I bet like offering him shit, but like
Yeah. You don't think you'd ever sign to like a label?
um no, I think I would if it's like right. I just don't see it being. I don't know. Like I wouldn't want to be like. I don't know. I think like really highly of myself, especially like talent wise. So it's like I don't want to be like I don't know, just like throwing like a little bit of money and just like, oh, I expect you to do this, and just kind of like become a slave to that shit. So it's like if it's like right for me and like I know eventually it will be right for me, but I don't know. Not every
Yeah.
time, definitely.
That's actually kind of funny. Like, I don't know if you've like follow much of like what's been going on with like Lil Xan, but his label apparently he was like said ruined his like debut album, and like
Yeah.
he didn't have a ton of creative freedom, so he just like dropped a fucking like album on SoundCloud. Like the first song was like with Lil Skies and shit, and it was a pretty good album. I really liked some of the songs on it, but he
Hmm.
just apparently just like dropped this entire album on SoundCloud. Was like fuck Columbia and like just went with it. I was
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
that's nuts.
I've seen him tweaking out like on like Instagram Live and shit. Just like I know like he's like that sucks, dude. Like I would hate to like be in that situation. I'm sure there's like a lot of other factors into why he's like acting like that though, but I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of it is like not having 100% creative freedom. Yeah, like I just can't imagine like having to do shit that like people tell like, oh, make a song this way or just like but I don't know.
So like I know you kind of have like would you say like Landon and those guys are like friends? I'd say they're friends to you. I don't know, but that's just from what you told me, I guess. But
I mean, I wouldn't really say we're friends, but I talk,
accomplice
yeah,
acquaintances, kind of.
acquaintances, yeah, like they're the homies. Like I don't really like I talk to Cam the most. Maybe like Cam is actually like I know like Landon has like a lot of shit going on, so like I can't really blame him. But like I've had like conversations with Cam, and it's like really cool. Like I don't know, he like takes the time to talk to me and shit. It's I don't know, it's crazy, but yeah, I mean they're cool. Like if we see each other or we're texting or whatever, like it's always cool. But it's not like we're like always like talking and shit.
Yeah. Do you like I don't know, do you almost like feel bad like if like when you were like trying to get Landon on like a song and stuff to like get him like on the song, did you almost kind of think it was, I don't know, kind of like you were trying to like ride his like wave or like audience, or like do you feel that way ever, or do you just like you're just like, nah, I'm doing this because, you know, like I really fuck with him and stuff, and like I think he like would fuck with this song, or
That's crazy because like a lot of people are just like, oh, like I don't want to ride a wave or like I want to do this shit on my own. But it's like I don't think I've ever felt that way. I felt like if like I genuinely fuck with your music and like maybe not so much like as a person because I don't really know them that well to like say like, oh yeah, like I genuinely fuck with you like as a person, you're a great person. But like I'm sure they are, but I'm saying like just like the music aspect of it to me, it's like, yo, like if like you're down to fuck with me and like help me out in that sense, like I'm down to like ride whatever wave or whatever you want to call it. Like I don't think like my pride is too big for that shit. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean like if I bet people say that. I mean I've even thought that like, oh, like I'm just like riding like the Cuff Boys, Landon Cube, like Lil Skies wave. Like basically like a lot of my fan supporters are like they'll have like a picture of Landon or like Lil Skies or just like I even have my own shit now, like Louis Luv fan pages and shit. That shit's cool as fuck seeing that shit.
yeah,
But like yeah, like I mean I know they help me out with their audience to like fuck with me, so it's like it's I mean it is what it is. I don't really I don't take it the wrong way or whatever though. Like I'm like I said, I'm super thankful for the opportunity they gave me, and just like I'm down to, if they throw me more, like I'm super with it. Like
Yeah.
you know?
I don't really think it's like riding a wave, but I just know some people take that, like super personally, I guess, and stuff. So I was just kind of
Yeah,
curious, like, what your thought on it. So, but I think that's a good attitude to have, a good mindset to like
I
work
mean
with people.
it's like a business, dude. Like even though I hate saying that, like, because like music shouldn't be a business, it should be about the music. And like in reality though, like to me it's like both. Like it's like it could be 50-50, because it's like I love creating and I love like being inspired or just like hearing like good music, but like I know a lot of it is connections and just like who you know, because like I know like a lot of like really good artists that get like 1,000 plays on a song, but it's like they just don't like network correctly or they don't know people. So it's like I've been I've been fortunate enough to like have that connection, and it's like I don't think they would have fucked with me if they didn't see anything. So it's like it's cool that them having that power like are able to like throw people your way, because like that's an amazing thing. Some people don't want to like share like the spotlight or just allow other people to grow, and like obviously like there's a lot of people that do that shit with like people that aren't talented. So it's like, like I don't know, I'm thankful for the opportunity, because like I feel like I have something to say or like something to show. It's
Yeah.
not like generic washed down shit.
No, definitely is not at all. So,
Yeah.
but like, no, I think that's dope, dude. I fuck with your story heavy. Like, I think it's good shit.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean it's still like a work in progress, but like I'm trying to get there and be like the artist I want to be. And it's like it's much deeper to me than music. It's like I've had like people like DM me like just like crazy like touching shit and just like saying like I've been able to help. And it's like when I think of X, like the same way like Riley was talking to me about it, just saying like, yo, like he really like, just like when he talked, people would want to listen, or just like he'd like inspire, just like be positive, or just like he was for the youth basically, despite like all the allegations or whatever like fucked up shit he might have done. But I really see like that genuineness from him, just trying to be like a good person and like inspire the youth. And honestly, like whatever way I can to like help out or like make one of these kids' days, like I'm all for it.
Yeah, and I think that's dope. And like, you make music that's like gonna garner that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of your music is gonna garner that kind of response from like people and stuff, because it's like it is like helpful.
Yeah, it's emotional too. Like I mean, I make shit that like I've gone through, and it's like most of the time, like I said, I'm not really like, I'm trying to be as genuine as possible. So it's like when I said like that generic wash down shit, and not that like that's a bad thing, because like I listen to that music, I like it, but it's like I just feel like I have much more to bring than just like hype or just like catchy shit. Even though like I kind of go for that shit, but like like I'm also trying to help people, because I don't know, I've been low, so like I know what it feels like to be kicked down. So
Yeah.
whatever way I can help.
Yeah, that's nuts. And like, I was watching No Jumper. I was watching it. He was like interviewing Matt Ox, because Matt
I
Ox
just
had
watched
that.
that
Did you?
with X.
Yeah. And he was
Yeah,
talking about
talking
that.
about the song. Yeah, I
And
was
how
watching that
like
earlier.
how like X would apparently like DM everybody that was like in a beef or was like going through some like real public like shit, and was just like, yo, I'm here for you. Like, you can like deal with this and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
apparently
It's
like that's what
it's
Adam was
crazy.
saying.
It's crazy because like I feel like, oh my gosh, you guys are so needy. But I feel like I'm not there yet to like where I can be able to do that, because like it's like imagine like if I were to like support or like just sound like a cosign to like someone that's clearly done some like fucked up shit or just like they're hated on. But I don't know, man. X was crazy. It was very unique and just like I don't know. I can't really describe like the type of person he was, just because he's all over the place. But shout out. Yeah, I was watching that shit earlier, and it's just like I don't know. I know he's like known what it feels like to be hated and just like shamed and shit. So like he was there for other people, and like
Yeah.
that's I mean, I don't know really what to say about that.
What did you think of like the sad music video when that dropped and stuff?
That shit was hard to watch, man. When that shit dropped, I don't know, it was a little sickening, because like just watching him like at his funeral shit at first, but like I like the message of it, because like like I'm not gonna say like oh, like I can vouch for everything he's done wrong, but like I know he was trying to make a change, and like even in that video, like fighting his old self or just whatever, just like you can hear it, you can see it, and just like the way he carried himself with his music, with just everything in general. Just I know he was like trying to make a better impact on the world that he's made like by the time he passed. But yeah, it was really cool seeing.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I honestly didn't even believe it happened. Like, I was like, there's no way X is dead. Like, that can't be a thing. Like, that actually really fucked me up for a couple days after. I was like, damn.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just crazy because like Pete just passed away, and I was just like, like I said earlier in the like I didn't just say it because they passed away and they're like gonna be legends, but like I really genuinely fucked with both of those guys' music and like their impact on the culture, the youth, like everything. So it was just like it's been a really sad like 12 months with like people passing away and shit. So
Yeah, that's nuts. But yeah, man, I mean, if you have anything else, you have any shout outs you want to give or stuff, like
yeah,
I'm really
shout out.
sorry, you're good.
Yeah, no. I was just gonna say shout out to my girl Tiffany. Shout out my dog Ghost. Shout out Jack. Shout out my Pennsylvania homies, Chase, Jameson, Nikki the Jet, Ultra, Artifacts. Shout out Shadow, Riley for sure, my main guy right there. My brother, Ruben, he plays guitar for me like at all my shows, and you should check him out too. He's a fucking beast. Him and his band are fire. Shout out to Cuff Boys. Shout out Landon. Yeah, I mean, am I missing anyone? I feel like I am, but I feel like shout out my mom, my dad. Shout out my 2 cats. I don't know. Cool. Like it was just like a fun experience. Like I told my girl, I'm like, fuck, I might be a little bit too smacked for this, but she's like, oh, like you're really good at conversation and just like, and like honestly, like it was always been a dream of mine to like be on a jumper, or just like some sort of podcast. So it's like this was cool, man. Like I really appreciate the opportunity to talk it up with you.
Oh, dude, no, I appreciate just like talking to you. Like, that's dope. I mean, I do this because I like just want to like. I mean, number one, I genuinely like listen to your music, so like I just wanted to get like I wanted to like actually like talk to you about it because I think that's, I don't know, that's cool. Like I just told myself like 2018 I want to do like stuff I like genuinely like enjoy doing and stuff. So I think that.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Like I fully support this. If in any way I can help you out, like with any type of podcast you want, like I got you. But this has been fun for me. So hopefully we can link up one day in real life and just like talk it up too.
Yeah, dude. Just text me like the links and stuff, dude. You can talk to me about shit. Like I'm down for whatever. So, but
I got you.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm putting this on. I'll put this on like YouTube and SoundCloud and stuff too. So
That's tight.
Probably be a couple days, but I gotta work all weekend. So fuck.
Yeah, man. I'll hit you, man. You have a good night.
All right, man. Yeah, you too. Later.
Peace.